One of the greatest, let her know it. I know they gon' hate it, let her know it. The money got made it, let her know it. Look mama, I made it, let her know it. One of the greatest, let her know it. The money got made it, let her know it. I know they gon' hate it, let her know it. Look mama, I made it, let her know it. One of the greatest, better know it. I know they gon' hate it, better know it. The money got made it, better know it. Look mama, I made it, you better know it. One of the greatest, better know it. The money got made it, better know it. I know they gon' hate it, you better know it. Look mama, I made it, you better know it.
We're live. I'm cute Chloe, the host.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm the co-host. I'm Kiwi, the one, not the two.
And you can follow me on Instagram. Chloe. Well, Instagram is cute Chloe 24. Facebook Chloe Allen. And you.
Yes, and my Instagram is Kiwi_versus_Kiara.
Okay.
So yeah, get at me. Okay, so today's subject we're talking about relationships and how the pandemic affected them.
Yes. So,
With that being said,
okay, we're gonna give our experiences. Look, on this show, we're gonna try not to lie to kick it. So tap in. We got a video also to show y'all before we hop into this topic.
When the pandemic first began, we kept hearing there would be a big baby boom coming. I mean, that's what everybody was thinking, right? Well, what ended up happening is actually a baby bust. And it turns out there have been more breakups and divorces during this time. Well, Ewick has the story.
The pandemic has caused a lot of stress on relationships.
Many experts anticipated all this locked in, cooped up alone time for couples to lead to a baby boom. We've now learned that hasn't been the case. And Dr. Susan Albers of the Cleveland Clinic says it's because too much quality time isn't always a good thing.
The financial strain, being home together 24/7, the general stress and anxiety in the world. This has been a tough time for couples.
The American Family Survey just released was one of the first looks into family dynamics since the pandemic began, and found, unsurprisingly, that it's increased stress and tension in a lot of relationships, with 8% of the participants saying the pandemic has made them more likely to break up or get a divorce.
If your relationship was already strained or rocky, this pandemic often pushed people towards really thinking about what was important in their relationship and making some tough decisions.
The flip side of that coin is that a lot of couples have found this time has brought them closer together and bonded over their common struggles. But either way, Albers says this pandemic has affected every relationship, and the repercussions may not all be seen for a while.
It changed every dynamic, from the amount of time we spent together to how we communicate and how we deal with things.
Her advice: work at it, find new hobbies to do together, make sure to communicate, and find ways to show appreciation. Also, as hard as it can be, find some time apart.
We need some alone time from our spouse to recharge our batteries. Help them carve out that time. Encourage them to spend some time on their own, and then you can rejoin and regroup later.
The survey also found the number one determining factor was how people felt appreciated, whether or not they were pushed closer together during this pandemic or separated a little bit apart and moved apart, and whether or not it's a relationship between couples or friendships. Dr. Albers says that's the number one thing every day. Find something, even if it's small, to tell the other person, this is what I appreciate about you. So with that in mind, Betsy, I really appreciate how accurate your forecasts always are.
Let's hope they're more accurate and a whole lot warmer coming up, so everybody can get their alone time and maybe take some walks and blow off some steam outside. That's some really good insight you found there, Will. Do appreciate that report. Thank you very much.
okay, so we're going to get a little insight on the pandemic and the situation with the relationships, whether you just got in one, you're still in one, you're in it, your marriage, or however you're going to get into it.
Yes. So, well, wait, we're going to start with you. Okay. So, wait. What was your, was you already in a relationship, or did you start a relationship right before the pandemic?
I was already in a relationship.
Okay.
I was in my relationship. I would say the pandemic, during the pandemic, we both had jobs. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't really like the financial stress hit us. It wasn't that. Mm. It was more so us being in the house together, like every day, all day, trying to find stuff to do, and it's really nothing to do because you in the house watching TV, like basic stuff, you know.
So did y'all get to know each other more, or did it make you like the person more or less? Like,
I mean, we real chill. We real chill when we in the house, so it's like he got his own thing that he do, and I got my own thing that I do. Plus, I have, you know, my girls.
Yeah.
So it's not like we have to be in the same room with each other. We get to spread out. Like, you know, he can do his thing, whether it's playing his game, whatever the case might be, going outside. Well, you can't go outside, but now it's more going outside. But then I'll be with my girls, maybe comb their hair. I might have hair to do, you know. So it ain't like we in the house, but we ain't like in each other's face. Yeah, basically. So,
I feel like some people like ended up in relationships because you was dating a person right before the pandemic and you kind of got stuck. I kind of think I kind of did that. I don't think I.
So what you mean stuck?
like this was the person I was talking to right before it hit. And maybe if it didn't hit, we probably wouldn't have talked as long. But because of the pandemic and your access to people is limited, you know what I'm saying? That's who I end up.
Oh, so you trying to say the pandemic brought y'all closer?
Nah, well, but it was like, to me, it's kind of like trauma bonding. You know what I'm saying? We both going through the pandemic. We going through it together, but it probably wouldn't have been the same if it wasn't nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? You probably wouldn't have had it. Basically.
Okay. So I understand there how you can get yourself in a situation. You're not trying to get yourself in a situation. You're just kind of there.
Well, yeah. That's kind of how it happened. But
so
what'd you say?
So did it end during the pandemic? Okay, so tell us about that. Like, how did it end?
I think it would. No, you know what? It ended like right when the city opened up. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was time to go outside.
I don't know. That wasn't even just the reason. It was just, you know, you get to know a person in a short period of time because you always with this person. You know, I mean, you can already evaluate if this is a yes or a no. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Versus you dating and living life and seeing them every night. You know what I'm saying?
So did it end on bad terms?
No, with me, never with me. Maybe with them. Maybe a little bit about some things, but that's some personal problem. Not with me. I ain't tripping with nobody. So
keep moving forward. Well, yeah, that situation is a little different than finding somebody to be in it with versus already being with somebody.
Exactly.
Because I know some people who did lose their jobs, and you know, it's even harder when it's like, okay, well, I need you to help me do this. So I need help doing that. We need money to do this. We need money to do that. And that's where the stress come in at, where y'all butting heads and fighting about what y'all need, who gonna do what, you know, it needs to be done. And y'all both frustrated. So I just feel like at the time, people would be deciding like, okay, well, since we can't pay for this, so since we can't do this, let's go our own ways. And that's just how some relationships end.
Well, I think a lot of times it's like you really got to know the person. Like somebody was talking about, now you see that little twitch in your son walk you ain't see before the pandemic. So it's if you get to see people in a different light.
Right.
And a lot of times you don't like it. And in the phones, like me, you can't play like that. You know, somebody they gonna call you. They gonna chance them calls. So it was a lot of domestic violence.
Right.
It was a lot of stuff during the pandemic.
Especially when you used to doing your own thing. Like you say, for instance, you used to going over here by James' house. Now you ain't over there by James' house where she can call you. So you're at home. And then she slipped up and called you like, hey, I'm at home.
Or they slip up and call out because they not used to sticking with that person. You used to having, you know what I'm saying? You used to being able to go over here and have this person and have that person. Now you just stuck with the person you got.
Right.
Look, that was not the life they signed up for.
Well, it just depends. It depends on your person. Depends on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because you're right. You can start noticing some things being with a person, especially in the same house, room, and anything.
Even if it's just behavioral. It don't necessarily have to be they cheat. It's just some stuff that's just like, damn, this is nagging to you now.
Leave the toilet seat up. Oh, dang.
Yes.
Why you leave the toilet seat up?
Yes.
crib. Come in, take your shoes off. Your shoes don't go right here. They need to put them up. Like every little thing. He coming there. Why your hair in my brush? Little stuff, like whatever. See, that's how it be. But that's just, it is depends. That's how you know you need space. You nagging about any little thing, get your feet off me. Scoot over. Now it's time for some space. But some people do be lovey-dovey though.
Well, I feel like everybody in the beginning probably was like that.
For the pandemic, I feel like, you know, y'all used to work in and then y'all jobs and been like, okay, we're going to pay y'all such, you know, without coming in work. Y'all chilling at home. Yeah. Y'all still got an income, but y'all chilling.
Yeah. But
that's a good thing.
That's partially it, but that don't be the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't be the problem. That's on. Yeah.
If they getting along.
And it brought people closer together, but it also showed people really what they got, like who your spouse really is. So
yeah,
that's why a lot of people divorce.
Even with friends, family, people. Some people lost to, you know, jobs, have to go stay. You get to realizing who people really are. Yeah, it's more than just relationship. A lot of relationships went their separate ways too.
Did you have any friendship? Like, did you? Like any issues with friends?
I did, but it wasn't over like a situation like that with anything going on with the pandemic. It wasn't. But honestly, during the pandemic, we was together like every day. That's the thing. Like we was at each other's house. We were inside, but we probably wasn't at my house or we probably wasn't at her house. We was at inside. Yeah. But that's how it was. And then we probably clashed a couple of times.
Yeah.
Especially when you have kids and, you know, extra stuff involved. It's just everything. Because now the kids in the house. You in the house, you got kids running around, nagging. Oh, this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know? So it's a lot.
And then trying to create something for everybody to do to keep them stimulated. And kids, you know, they lose interest quick. Real quick.
And not to mention, you know, you got family members who are sick. You know, so you sick and you don't want visitors, so you done distance yourself. Yes. Now you done lost contact with her over here, or this person that got married over here, you done missed the wedding because you want to be in the house quarantining.
Yes.
So it was a lot of.
But it's like, how can you blame? You can't blame people for taking those extra precautions. Right. This nigga told us to drink bleach. Okay. Right. So. Right. At least the least they could do is, you know, try to stay away from people, and you never know the effect that virus is gonna have on your body. Yeah,
you're right. I understand them trying to stay safe or whatever, but it's just a thing of missing stuff, especially important events from family members. Like, that just makes the relationship a little funny, and it's like I feel like that's different. Like once you then distance yourself. It's like I'm gonna keep going on with whatever I got going on, and you're listening, and then you're gonna come ask me questions. I'm gonna be like, you should have been here for.
Well, but then you gotta limit 10 people to whatever you can be. That is pretty hard.
You need to be there. You need to be out of one of them 10 people. Okay, just say for instance, like your baby shower. Yeah. I mean, not your baby shower, your baby, the birth of your baby. And just say for instance, like the 2 people can be in there. And once the 2 main people that you want in there, out of the 2 main people you want, one person can't make it. But they can't make it because they're trying to be safe. You gonna feel like, man, that's.
I mean, I would be mad if I told you beforehand, but if I just sprung it up on you, if I told you beforehand and you told me yes, then I'm gonna be mad if you don't show up.
Right. But
if the only reason I accept the no, you can't come is if like a bad outbreak happened right before I go in labor. Like if they go back into shutdown again and you scared.
But the excuse is, the excuse is, I'm just trying to be safe, so I'm gonna stay home. Like I don't want to be exposed to the virus type excuse.
Okay, but I gotta respect your mind a little bit though. And then I got 4 kids, like. So
I just feel like it's an important event to me. You should be there.
Yeah,
and if not,
but still,
put a damper in our relationship.
But still, okay, they fuck around, then get sick, then what?
What do you mean?
She actually.
You wear your mask, hand sanitizer,
you
take the extra precaution. If you're really that scared of getting sick, you're gonna take every extra precaution.
And then it's going into a hospital, coming into a hospital. So you gotta think about all that.
They be clean, they sanitize in the hospital.
But that's where the people at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but not on the floor with the pregnant people.
Yeah, but you gotta get up there.
No, you gotta stay facts because
you gotta go.
They need to be there. You'll be upset. They'll put a damper
not
in your
necessarily.
Well, it just depends. I don't know. Depends on the person. Like, I would be upset if you were supposed to be there when I gave birth and you used it. You don't want to get sick excuse.
Okay, yeah. I mean, not really though, because I understand. And I ain't tripping anyway. This is not I'll be annoyed quick during this time anyway. I don't like all that touching me and,
Yep, and it can go vice versa. Because what if they do want to come and you like, no, I just want to be by myself with my baby. And they're like, well, that's my, whatever. That could be a different relationship too.
Oh, well, hell. I respect your mind. You respect mine though. Right. I don't think it'll be all that though. But I didn't even, I thought it was only one person that can be in the room.
No, it's two.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well, for mine, it was the same two people. Like, you couldn't swap them out. Even if it was like they came in and was come out, then they left, and another person wanted to come in, they couldn't.
Yeah.
Because only them same two people.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a break, y'all. We'll take a commercial break.
And we'll be back.
Hey, it's your girl Lisa Dene, and I want to tell you about a product that has changed my life. Rain Premium Sanitary Napkins. Rain products are infused with a Nobel Prize-winning material called graphene. It's the graphene strip that provides the various health benefits that can improve your quality of life during that time of the month. Listen, I've been very loyal to a certain brand of feminine products, but I've never experienced the results I get with Rain products. The difference is in the graphene strip. Using Rain products has totally eliminated the painful cramps I experience, and it can also help balance your body's pH, eliminate harmful bacteria, and help fight fatigue. Graphene moves heat away from your core to keep you cool and comfortable. Ladies, it's time to upgrade your feminine care with products that not only offer protection, but also improve your health and wellness. Place your order today and receive your premium sanitary napkins delivered directly to your door. Visit www.drfcare.com to make your purchase today. And don't forget to mention that your girl Lisa Dene and Stunner Radio sent you.
Hey y'all, we back.
Back like we never left.
I'm your host, Q Chloe.
And I'm your co-host, Kiwi.
Yeah, and well, you can follow me again. I'm gonna tell y'all again. Instagram, Q Chloe 24, Facebook, Chloe Allen. I'm a creator of Facebook for the She Shit Show. Clearly I need one though. I need one.
And I'm Kiwi, the one, not the two. You can follow me on Instagram, Kiwi_versus_Kiara. It's the underscores that's a little confusing, but it's two of them.
What, you 2 pages?
No, 2 underscores.
Oh really?
Yeah, it is. It's like my name underscore the verses and then the underscore again, and then my other name.
Oh Lord.
That's how I know. Yeah. You know how it is when you gotta make up a new name. You gotta wear all your possibilities. Yeah, but let's talk about relationships being dampered. Let's talk about the pandemic babies.
Oh man, I was going to say were you affected, but
yes. Look, 3 months ago, I gave birth to my pandemic baby.
Oh, and what is big? Because I'm clearly pregnant with a pandemic baby because all my kids was from my ex-husband. I didn't even think. I already talked about that. I didn't even think I can get pregnant.
Yeah, this
was just really something in the water with this pandemic water. Something I don't know.
Cooped up, being quarantined.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Extra quarantine. So yeah.
So what is
extra quarantine busy? Look.
Yes, that's what else you could do. You know, like people this old lady told me, you must ain't got no TV.
Look, Netflix and chill. That's it.
And I often do really chill.
Exactly.
I don't think I watched a full movie.
Yes. Over the shoulders. That's a route. But yeah.
So how was it having a baby like in the pandemic?
Oh, Okay, so let's start with the doctor visits. The doctor visits were extra annoying because they want to test you. They want you to get vaccinated. They constantly bugging you. You constantly gotta answer all these questions. It just was a annoying, repetitive little thing we had to go through with that. Another thing with the having a pandemic baby, it was you can rest more, but it was more so the scare of being sick. You know, more so being like not feeling good. And I actually did have corona when I was pregnant.
You did?
Early stage, yes. I got tested, and she was just asking the questions, and I was just answering, but not thinking that she asking me corona questions. I'm thinking me in there for the baby. Yeah,
Really?
I think yeah. I thought she was just asking me, checking on me, and I was answering the questions, and she made me take the test, and I had it. But I was probably about 2 to 3 months.
So what did they?
Yeah.
Did you have to quarantine longer or something?
No. I quarantined for about the 14 days. Yeah, they recommended 14 days for me just to make sure my baby was okay. And then after that, I was good. But I feel like once I had it, it was better because I'm kind of immune to it, you know?
You think the baby? Is that that's
no,
what they
me.
say?
Come on, me.
Oh.
But
You can catch it again.
System too, though.
You can catch it again. It's one
but
lady.
I'm saying, like, you know how they want to give you the virus shot, right? To get you sick. Well, I don't need the virus shot because I already didn't have the virus.
But you don't have everything that's in the shot. In the virus.
I feel like just like the shot made you sick. I was sick. Then my body didn't learn how to fight it off. I don't need no extra help.
Oh Lord.
But that's just my opinion, y'all.
Yes. Again, our opinion.
Please don't take it.
Our opinion do not have to be your reality because that shit is not mine. I don't believe it.
Right.
This one lady caught it 3 times. So
I don't know, but I'm
it's different strands.
Like,
it's different strands.
Like with a new baby, you're not gonna be out like that anyway.
No.
You might get a couple of visits. I'll be honest. I had with a new baby, especially with me, it's a lot of visits and all. Let me see the baby.
Yeah.
I just took my baby to some places because I just feel like I'm very
You
free.
took your baby
to
some place? I'm not gonna do that.
I'm free spirit.
Not really.
I just feel like nothing can go wrong with the baby. I mean, she has everything she needs. Like, what
I'm
is
scared.
it?
You never know how it affect your body, and then their immune systems ain't that strong. Well, I guess
no, I'm not. Well, let me rephrase it. I'm not gonna say we go places as to like where we can be exposed, like open free will, like
where,
like the beach. Places like that.
The beach?
Yeah.
Galveston?
Yes.
You go catch more than corona.
But you're not with people. You're spaced out. You like it's wind blowing. It's I don't know how to explain it. Maybe that's just how I'm looking at it.
You don't want to be just stuck in the house either though with
I just feel like my faith is strong. God got me. God got my kids. We good. We gonna move how we want to move. We're not gonna stop it in our life because you only get one.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm gonna chill for a little bit.
Well, you, of course, your baby is gonna be like fresh, and then you still need to heal anyway.
Oh yeah,
that's the hard part. That was the hard part.
What, healing?
For me.
And why?
Being in the hospital with the doctors coming in, they literally check. Well, they do that anyway, but it's extra since everything going on. How you feeling?
They've been trying to get me to get that vaccine.
they're gonna pressure it.
I mean, they even put it like on my thing, like an appointment I need to book. After I didn't tell them I didn't want to do it.
They did that to me too, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I was like, I think it's gonna eventually become mandatory.
I just feel like honestly they don't need to do that because people do have a right to be anti-vaccine. I know a couple of people that are anti-vaccine and it's.
Did you get it? You say no, yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you talking about like had a baby?
Period.
How many people you know had kids? How many people you know got pregnant? Like, was it a lot of people around you got pregnant?
Yes, a lot.
Really?
A lot.
Corona kids with corona babies?
Yes, and they so smart and so hands-on and advanced. It's so crazy because it's like, well, my little daughter, she's only 3 months and she's trying to lift up. She talks, she sit up, she alert. Like this baby.
Really?
Yes. Don't lay me down. Now lay all babies down and they just look at me. She like, no. Don't lay me down. Sit me up. Like I got little chairs for her.
Oh
like
my
little seats for her to
gosh.
sit up because she don't like laying down.
I seen babies coming out walking. Like, that's crazy.
That is too funny.
Normally, that's a sign that you're going to get pregnant again. Your baby.
Wait, what? Rewind?
Your baby come out moving fast, like learning fast, picking up fast.
No, I just feel like that's pandemic babies, period. This right here, these babies right here is going to be our future presidents, the ones that's going to run the world because they the smart ones. Like, I think the generation before that, them kids, them the bad ones.
You talking about lyric?
Yes. I'm talking about her generations. That one is a little bad. But this little pandemic boom, yeah, them are the smart ones. I'm telling you, them babies smart. That's why they moving fast. This is the next generation. And we don't notice it. It might be in the chicken. Because, you know.
They've been saying that for years, especially church's chicken. So, especially church's chicken. They've been saying that.
Smart.
Yeah. What do you think that's what's making them smart?
I'm just saying. I'm putting a theory out there. Maybe. Because I just feel like, I don't know. All the babies are smart. If you go through the little videos, like you say, you seen a little baby walk in. I seen one crawling out the crib, like literally scooting out of the bed. It's like them little small beds you buy to sit on the side? Yeah, but it's like a bed one. Yeah. Like a flat one. Crawling out of that. Small baby too.
Oh my, no,
I was like,
I'm scared.
Oh my gosh, yes, these babies are smart.
I'm scared my baby gonna be big.
Well, that's different. You've been eating. Them babies come. See, how much your baby weigh already?
I think like 6 pounds.
Oh, see, your baby beating my baby. Probably because when I had her, my baby was 7 pounds, and I was surprised because I was skinny.
Yeah, you was.
I wasn't just skinny, but I was skinny with my baby. And I was like, did she tell me how much she weighed? And she said yes. I was like 5 pounds. She said 7. I said, what?
Man,
oh, this baby was eating.
I don't even really like the hospitals right now. Like, I was sitting in a waiting room, man.
Well, the waiting room is different because you have all the germy people.
Yes.
You have everybody in there. I ain't no telling how often they sanitize with everybody because they scared.
Exactly. Exactly. Even though they take the temperature and stuff like, it was just, I was in there with my sister and it was just terrible. She even threw up just how bad it was in there.
Which hospital y'all was at?
I don't even remember. Okay. Oh, look.
Okay. So Shawanka said people fully vaccinated catching it over and over and be really sick.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're right. So that's why I feel like there's really no reason.
What? To get vaccinated. Yeah.
You're still getting sick.
Cause they don't have it for every strand, and I don't feel like it's that much research done. Like that video Jess Hilarious did on this, she was saying like y'all had AIDS, herpes, y'all ain't cured none of these other viruses, so we supposed to trust y'all got a vaccine for this one that quick.
And came out with it quick.
Exactly.
Within a year, and it was just like, wait, what? Y'all ain't handled the rest of these.
Exactly.
But y'all came out with a cure quick. Well,
exactly.
A vaccine quick.
But I just don't like the side effects. Like people lives is ruined behind taking that shot.
And like you said, different strands because people got different side effects. Like some people arms swell up, some people got holes in their hands, some people got spots on their body. Just different.
Or like the twitching and seizures and all that other stuff.
That's a whole another level.
Yeah.
That's an internal reaction.
Yeah. So I don't know. And then it's like the kids. What about the
See the babies. See, that's different. See, well, in a hospital with the babies, during this pandemic time, they are extra careful. Like they come in, they wash their hands or whatever. They give you fresh everything.
Yeah.
With the babies, they careful. Well, you have your baby most of the time, so you can't really just.
Is that because of Corona though?
What, you have your baby the whole time?
Because I utilize their nursery.
Nope. They don't send a baby out. The
That's just crazy.
The whole time.
And yeah, and my cousin, she was telling me that the stay is like shorter. You only stay in the hospital 24 hours now.
It depends on the hospital and how many patients they had. See,
I
stayed the full 3 days, and after I pushed my baby out, I held my baby. She pushed me in a wheelchair. We rolled to the next room.
What? Get out of here!
I'm so serious.
Get out of here.
The baby stayed with you the whole time. I held my baby as we.
They cut the placenta and all that stuff off, right?
Yeah.
And was it still dirty?
What?
Baby?
The baby, yes. They didn't bathe my baby until 24 hours.
What?
Yeah.
You requested that?
Yeah, I was asking. I was like, when my baby gonna get some clothes? When my baby, no clothes, no nothing. She was wrapped up in a
out of here. No diaper?
Diapers, of course, yes.
But it was still dirty, bloody.
No, she wasn't bloody.
What?
I mean, she was regular. She just had like in her hair, it was still like, little
that white stuff.
And then the skin, you can tell it was a little dry looking. I don't know how to explain it, but they weren't just bloody though. I wouldn't say that.
But that's actually good. Some people requested that baby keep their white film on them because it's a protective layer that they have.
Oh, see, well, that's probably why they wait, because they waited 24 hours. Then she came, she bathed her, did all her tests and stuff, and then she was like, okay, good.
I honestly do not like that. I don't like that. I hate that when you had a baby, they put the baby dirty on you. Like,
I mean, but they give you stuff to take showers with. They treat you real nice in that now.
No, I'm talking about when you first push the baby out. They put it on you. Like, you can't wipe it out for nothing. I don't feel like that.
I didn't think about it like that because I was like, my baby. Like, I can't wait to see my baby. Like, you be ready to meet him.
Yeah.
So you don't think like that. You just.
I did.
Just be
I did. That was just a shocker for me to just put this nasty thing on me. I was like.
But some mamas probably think like that.
I did. I was like.
But they're going to give you everything. They're going to make sure you're going to keep the baby with you the whole time. So if you really do want some rest, you might want to mend them relationships and to help you out because you're going to need it because your baby stays with you the whole time.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like come bathing.
But see, you're only going to be in there for 24 hours.
It depends on you, though. It depends on your pregnancy.
If I don't have no issues.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I stayed in there for the full 3 days. During the pandemic.
Really?
Yes. So ready to go.
But why?
Huh?
You had issues?
Well, see, my previous pregnancy was a C-section, and I pushed with this one.
You asked to push or that?
I asked to push.
Really?
It was not coming. That stuff is the worst. C-sections hurt. And then,
but some people impartial with that because some people feel like C-sections are better because it's quicker and you can plan.
The process is quicker as far as the bleeding and
oh, really?
Getting ripped, stitches, all that. Now that process of the afterbirth was the worst.
The stitches?
Man, I didn't get stitches, but it's like the
I did.
Stinging. You don't have to get stitches, but you still get tears. So
I had to. I split because I was pushing when I wasn't supposed to. How like that feels like when a baby down there is just heavy. It's like you have to push to me.
I was pushing too.
They told me not to push. I said, man, I just told it like I say, look, I'm finna push. Somebody just be down there to catch it. The doctor, like, wait, the doctor. I was like, I can't.
Yeah. And crazy, another thing about it too, in the delivery room, it was a lot of people in there. As far as the doctors and nurses. I don't know if they was training or whatever, but they was in there and they got it done quick. It was, girl.
With the delivery?
Table was up like this. We pushed, had the baby. By the time that baby came out, they was putting stuff up. Boom, boom, boom. Here's this, here's that, here's this. Girl, and out. That's how it went. But it was a lot of them in there.
So when did they do the checking the baby and measurements and all that in the other room?
In 24 hours. No, the baby stay with you. I told you after I had my baby, I laid there. I don't want to say I ain't even staying that long.
What hospital was you at?
Texas Children.
Oh my gosh, it's the same one I gotta go to.
Texas Children.
That don't sound.
They all right. I just feel like if you're pregnant in a pandemic and your relationship didn't last, you might want to mend it because you're gonna need the help.
Oh, God sent people. It ain't that serious.
Even if you don't be the one that broke up during the pandemic and you found you another one, just you need them.
I got
and I'm not
sisters,
even friendly.
family.
Women are strong. We can take care of our own kids. It's just the rest, especially when you have other kids. You're gonna need that rest. I'm just speaking from experience. Cause you can stay up and be like, I'm gonna do this for my baby. This is my baby. Oh, my baby needs a bottle. I'm gonna get up and do this. Yeah, you gonna get up and do it because that's your child. But at the end of the day, you're gonna be tired,
exhausted. Yeah,
and you don't want to be tired dealing with a crying baby, and now you irritated and frustrated. Now you be crying.
Yes, because I'm not good with no sleep at all. So
you're gonna need it.
Yeah, but I think I got people. Family.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Yeah, the pandemic ain't ruined everything.
But I got somebody else in my family to have a baby. We're gonna have a baby like a week apart, if not days apart.
Oh, y'all should be buddies. Y'all should help each other out.
But she got a lot of kids already. She just had some babies before then, so her hands gonna be full. Like she gonna have like 3 in diapers.
Well, look, she can't help you.
Okay. I need to help her.
Right? You take one, so we even. Yeah, let me help you out.
Oh, imagine if it was twins, like, cause she got twins, like I could.
Oh, already? Oh, God. Yeah, this was the year of making babies. It was. If you didn't have a baby, you got one on the way.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
Cause remember in the video they were saying like the baby booming. They thought this would cause baby booming, but it caused a lot of people to break up.
But if you really actually look at it, a lot of people got pregnant. A lot of people.
But I don't think it was as many as they were expecting. Yeah.
I get that part too because of a lot of the breakups and the divorces. But there was a lot of people pregnant. And I'm kind of honored to have a baby during the pandemic season. That's a story I can tell. That's a story I can tell my kids, my baby girl. You was born during the pandemic time, you know that?
Everybody,
and tell her about it because
I'm pretty sure that's what they gonna be known as. They gonna know already.
The pandemic, when they in school,
pandemic kids, yes, the teachers.
Cool they all had a superpower.
This man,
But I'm so serious. It'd be cool if how. I don't know if you watch the shows on Netflix. I forgot what it was called, but all the kids came at one time and they each had a superpower.
You talking about that?
Yes, and they had one dad. They called him Dad.
Yeah, but it was and the mama was a robot or something.
Yeah, and the mama was a robot. Yes, I trying to figure out what was that show. That was a good show.
Yeah, it really was.
But
I can't believe I watched it. I normally don't watch stuff like that.
Because it was real good. I was waiting for them to come out with a season 2, but they didn't.
What was the name of that show? I don't know.
Superpowers, but I just feel like. Okay, so the comment. We got another comment from Shanka. Said, y'all have babysitters, those big sitters.
Big sisters. She made big sisters.
Oh, right.
Oh, because we got all these girls.
You're right.
Yeah.
We got babysitters. But still, the kids, so I don't trust my daughter. Not with my baby. I got to fully trust her to be like, okay, let me take a good nap while you got my baby.
Oh no! See, my kids already told me they ain't changing diapers. They already be telling me stuff like that.
And then they have your baby with the diaper on all day till you get up and change.
That's something I do not like. I do not like my baby. No.
But with these babies, they probably tell you, "Mama, change me."
See, now it's time for you to get a pie. It's time for you to go to the restroom. It is time for you to go to the restroom.
I don't like it. I know the main things the babies cry for is when they gotta use the restroom. When they use the restroom, they wet or whatever, sleepy or hungry, and that is absolutely true. That's true. If you ask the baby, "What's wrong?" They just either say, "I'm hungry," or "I need my diaper change," or "I'm sleepy." So,
like during this time, how has it been like keeping them stimulated, like being in the house? Because your daughter, I know she busy,
right? So, Lyra, she 5, but she's in school.
Mm-hmm.
So school kind of occupies her time until she gets back. And when she gets back, kind of like dealing with her in the house, she wild. So I got to kind of find things for her to do. Like she like YouTube. So, but you got to kind of steer her away from that because too much of that and being in the house, she do little stuff like, "Oh, I'll prank you." Or, "I prank you."
Oh, man.
Like, no, you watching too much TV.
My niece. Yes.
Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, even with the TikToks, like
they love TikTok. Yes. What is that? It's something in that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's something in that.
Yeah,
It ain't regulated.
Right ones.
Exactly. But you don't really have control because it's like
they just come up.
Yeah. And I think they need a kid TikTok one that's kid friendly because the stuff she be doing is in. Yeah. Right. They need to have some type of parental something on there.
Yeah, because it be getting out of hand with the TikTok and the YouTube, and I be having to tell her she be talking to me like this. So, and when we go on, and I be like, "Who are you talking to?" And she be like she don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, but when your daughter don't do certain stuff, or it's not done to be corrected, it's surprising to you when they do it. And where you get that from? Where you learn that from? Until you start seeing it on TikTok. Now you're spending too much time on here. Let's go find something else to do. Like, the garage is always open. Let's go play in the garage.
But kids these days do not like going outside like that no more.
My daughter do though.
She do?
She'll watch out. She free spirited like me. She don't want to be outside.
I think my kids only do that like when they in the country with their daddy or something. That's when they want to.
Oh, it gotta be something amusing for them to do too. Like, she's still young, so the park is like everything. As long as you got swings, a slide. Little seesaws, things that spin around. As long as you got the main things at the park, they do.
I ain't let my kids do nothing where you have to touch it. Like I ain't want them to do none of that.
Honestly.
Because I know they ain't cleaning it.
They ain't.
They not.
But that's you taking the extra precaution.
Who's gonna go? You gonna go down there and wipe the slide down?
No. After my daughter finishes playing, I'm gonna put on some hand sanitizer. We're gonna get it out. She's gonna take them clothes out. She's gonna take a bath. And
but still, they put their hand in their mouth when they play, kids.
Okay, so think about this. Then think about this. I want everybody to think about this.
Okay.
When you go in a grocery store, right? You know how everybody was wearing the gloves?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, bam. So you in a grocery store, you touching this, I don't need that. Think about how many people do that.
But gloves are nasty, period.
Yes, even with the gloves, but even with your real hands.
Yeah.
You take okay, so we go do the example with the gloves. You take the gloves, you pick out all your groceries, you get your groceries home, you take the gloves off. And then you go back and then you touch your groceries and you put them up. What is sanitary about it? Because you wore gloves. Because the germs that was on your hands during the gloves, you still touched your groceries with, and they still got rung up by the cashier and touched.
Yeah. But
not to mention got touched by everybody else who decided they didn't want it.
I think the idea behind it was for everybody to have on gloves, so it's no germ there to start. If you come in, immediately put on gloves, and everybody is doing it, and everybody following that, you're less likely. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody doing it, but you got some people who keep their gloves on all day, do regular stuff they do with the gloves on, and still go and think they sanitize. Like, it's just different things, and I just feel like the glove thing was, unless you just knew exactly what you was doing. Oh, I'm putting the gloves on for to go touch this, and that, and then they off. But at the end of the day, you still got to touch the items that you had touched when you had the gloves on. So you're still touching the germs. Like, you still touching it. Ain't no way around it. It's just like with your door handle.
Yeah.
You got the gloves on. You went in the grocery store, came out, opened the handle with that, then threw it away. Now, check this out. When you go in there next time, if you haven't wiped your door handle out, the germs is still there. Maybe. I don't know. But that's just something for y'all to think about, you know.
Did you have to make any home remedy like?
As far as what, to feel better?
No, like instead of sanitizer.
Oh yes, I use the alcohol, the 99.9% alcohol, and the aloe vera, the gel.
You mixed it up.
And made hand sanitizer.
What is that? How you do it?
Google. That's when the pandemic first came out.
And that shit was like $5.
Man, first of all, it wasn't even there to be bought. It was gone, sold out.
You had to know somebody to know.
Like, girl, I got some over here, girl. I prepared.
Oh wow! Do you think that's gonna happen again?
Honestly, I just feel like now people, you get more educated on it, so you know more what to do and how to handle it versus, it's just catching us off guard and everybody like, oh, I'm sick, or I got this, or I got that, or this is new, this out. Everybody's more educated on it to know how to handle it accordingly instead of being going in there.
Somewhat.
somewhere. I just feel
I think they'll be more prepared for it, but as far as just educated on it, no. It wouldn't be a shock like it was the first time if they go and shut down again. Because these schools, like my daughter had to quarantine twice already.
Oh, really?
And school ain't, I mean, you know, that, but she only had to like stay home because somebody around her had to go get tested. If you go get, you can't come back to school until you show
that you negative.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, school is a little bit tricky, even with daycares, because kids get sick, period, automatically. Like, I just feel like on a normal day, like before the pandemic came, kids would get sick all the time just going to school. You got to run, you got a cold, you got to, you know, by being around German kids. So it's more risky now because now you got German kids on top of a virus.
Yeah.
A worldwide virus at that. So it's like, it's very risky.
But the crazy thing is the virus is just from washing. Like, the main thing is washing your hands. How nasty.
Basically, Basically telling y'all, kill the germs. Let's keep our hands clean. Somebody probably woke up one day, went to go get some food, seen somebody real nasty making their food, and then wash their hands. And was like, I'm gonna make people start washing their hands. Coronavirus. Yeah, coronavirus. How you get rid of the virus? You gotta wash your hands. You know how we make up stuff.
But see how that shit just ruined lives, though? Shit, how many people die behind that? People playing.
Right. You better wash your hands.
I don't think it shouldn't be that heavy. It shouldn't be that heavy.
With that being said, I want y'all to think about that. I really want y'all to think about.
I know I'm a take hold at home remedy for next time if I don't stack up on hand sanitizer, because man, I think I found some in another city on the cool.
Right.
I ain't think I find it. Not in Houston.
Period. It don't matter from the what's that, hurricane season that's coming around the corner to the winter storm to everything. Like, you just gotta be prepared. Regardless.
I just feel like this whole pandemic situation is a part of like trying to kill us off. Because look at the laws they didn't pass now.
And
like gun violence. You see how people dying?
Right. It's they passed that law, which was weird, but not to mention you got more people of color learning more, coming into realization of their power and what they can do and what they can be, and it's like, ooh, you know, But let's do it another way. We can't stop them from knowing what they know now because we free. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you know, they come up with different ways to put a fork in the road.
Yep. Let's see. I don't know. I just feel like it's a bigger scheme, grander scheme. Man, people dying behind retarded stuff now because everybody can have a gun. Right. You know, I don't know mental health evaluations behind this shit. I think they need to have that in place.
Well, honestly, I feel like they telling everybody, shoot, since we legalizing it and everybody can carry it, everybody ready to get one. I feel like you have to be safe than sorry, honestly. If everybody got one over here and I don't over here, who's me over there? No, I need one.
It's gonna be Armageddon. And it's gonna be a whole I had a gun before all that, but
even if you put in a situation, just say for instance, they tell everybody can carry a gun. You don't know why they saying everybody can carry a gun, and boom, war break out. You don't got it.
But I swear I had a dream. Like one of my biggest fears is like to have a gun and still get shot. You know, like you ain't get yours fast enough.
That is.
You know, think about that. Because I know I don't keep I need not say that before somebody try to catch me slipping. But to not get it fast enough and to die with it on. Don't say that my friend. Don't tell the people that about say it was not even on her person. I don't know what. She forgot her gun.
Don't even tell my story.
Yeah.
Tell me, I lived through it. I mean, I lived and I'm going to another place. You said praying it don't be a next time.
So kids.
I don't know what she talking about. Praying it don't be a next time for what?
Yes.
Next time for.
Do you want more kids though?
I actually do. I probably want one more. Probably two. Depends on what I.
Really?
Yeah.
What is your max? What's your max?
What's my max? Honestly, I don't have no max. If I have them, I have them.
Lord Jesus Christ.
But I just gotta be, settled to have them. But,
yes.
you know, y'all just be safe out there and wrap it up. If you ain't ready, you ain't ready. You
and
know?
my max is where I'm at. I'm talking about too. Okay. Yes. And thank y'all. We finna get ready to get out of here. But remember, you can follow me, your host, Q Chloe, on Instagram, Q Chloe 24, Facebook, Chloe Allen.
Yes, and this is your co-host, Kiwi. You can follow me at Kiwi_versus_Kiara. And that's my Instagram, y'all.
All right, y'all. We out. See y'all next week.
Peace.
One of the greatest, let her know it. I know they gon' hate it, let her know it. The money got made it, let her know it. Look, mama, I made it, let her know it. One of the greatest, let her know it. The money got made it,